Hey y'all, hey, it's V the CP Scholar. Good evening. I just watched the Love is Blind season 5 reunion, and baby, they tried to make it work. They tried to make it work. Hope this video is finding you happy, loved, and blessed. What are we learning today on Love is Blind? That they didn't have no real love story, so they had to stretch the hell out this thing. Anyways, so they started off with did they start off with Johnny and Chris? I don't even care. Anyways, let's go by couple. They started off with they started off with Johnny and Chris. And baby, you know they always say it's the nice ones that screw you over. Chris apparently got with Johnny, and it was her birthday weekend, and he went off to a wedding. I guess he saw his old boo thing and his old flame, and he never came back. And now he's living with that lady, and he never broke up with her or told her anything. So he got on there with his man weave, I'm pretty sure that's a piece, and said that he apologized. He should have broke it off in the right way. Boy, what? Now what now? And Johnny got on there and she said she got a man now, but her and Izzy met up in a bar and back seat of my Jeep. If you're not LL Cool J, made out in the back seat of the Jeep, and it makes sense why Stacy and her still had animosity, because they both was still fooling with him. Stacy and Izzy didn't end up together. Apparently, after they broke up, after the wedding, Izzy was still trying to treat her like she was his fiance, and Stacey was like, "Nah, go ahead, broke boy, bye." She said it's not gonna work. We're gonna either need to start over because you lie about your finances, you lie about your credit. Which he said he was looking for the right time to tell her. Boy, you was trying to get in there before she figured out. And hopefully hope that the good deed would keep you there. But anyway, apparently they didn't talk for a year after that, and then they got back together and met up with each other, I think at a bar. She said her family saw them and her family loves him, and so they hooked up after the bar or whatever. Then they broke up again, started dating other people, and went to a cooking class and saw each other there with the other dates. And I guess they're both still dating those other people, but he gonna say that's my bro, I love her, she's awesome. Izzy, and apparently Izzy was hooking up with all types of chicks after the show. See, Izzy and his paper plays, if one thing he gonna do, he gonna hook up and he gonna keep creating that lost and found. Then we had, of course, Milton and Lydia. Milton says his family loves Lydia now. His mom hangs out with her more than she hangs out with him. That's how it was in my previous relationship too. And they're loving on each other. He still don't clean up. She cleaning up after him. They talk about their 401ks all the time. They hang out. They still loving each other. They looked cute together. But one thing I'm gonna say is that Lydia had a little bit of an attitude when Aaliyah came out. And I'm like, how you got attitude? You lied to her. Y'all pretended not, that y'all didn't know each other, you and Uche, and you come out like you had attitude with her. She said she loved Aaliyah. That was one of her good friends. But I think Aaliyah alluded to the fact that she not friends with Lydia anymore, and that might be why there was beef. Aaliyah's came out. They asked her. It's almost like they had to defend her. They wanted her to say on camera that she was okay, that she got played for the show by those people, knowing those two people knew each other. The producers knew the two people knew each other and put them on there anyway. And they kind of explained that they said, hey, we about to kick y'all off the show. And they're like, you can only say if y'all don't talk about it. But then at any point when y'all make a connection, y'all could tell the people, producers, you're not slick. Producers, you're not slick. But anyways, it seemed like Aaliyah had to defend herself. Aaliyah also insinuated again that Lydia was saying that she had a feeling somebody was going to be there. Lydia claimed that her and Uche said something to each other back in 2021, that they saw the casting and nothing was said about it again. And then she get there and he's there. Girl, stop lying. Lydia be lying. But one thing Milton's going to do, he's going to defend his wife. So I guess that's admirable. And then Aaliyah said she met a new man on an R&B cruise. And like I said, Lydia has so much heat coming off the couch. It was almost more heat than Stacy and Johnny, because them two don't like each other and they was arguing. But they played the tape and they were both right, but they still don't like each other, probably over Izzy and his D. But either way, Lydia defended herself, said she didn't know about it. Basically she didn't she loved Aaliyah. She thought Aaliyah was her friend, and when they told them they were allowed to say something, she felt free. So that's when the verbal diarrhea came out of her telling about Uche's dog and all, and how they smashed and everything came out. So, and Milton was like, he's gonna defend his wife character because she's a fantastic person. But Uche kept texting him and Uche are not friends. That's when they had a kind of a Uche bashing session, even though he didn't show up. They said Uche kept texting them and asking them about the show, asking them about their weddings. Uche just wanted to be on this show. And Aaliyah said that Uche, when they dated, Uche spoke to her like an old dog because he wasn't attracted. He talked down to her. He was nasty and mean, and you knew that. Yeah, it's like you're so susceptible to verbal abuse because how much you're sweet and you're eating up whatever this man says to you. Then they brought out JP and Taylor, and baby, Captain America is unattractive. I don't care what y'all say. I had somebody argue with me and say, "Oh, you don't think JP look good?" No, he don't look good. He look clean. He looked dressed with his red, white, and blue, all that. He's put together, but that face is not facing. Like someone said, he looked like Uncle Fester and Robin Williams, who I love. I love him so much. Put together, and then when you zoom in, the face ain't giving what's supposed to be gave. But he said that he just was trying to say she looked prettier without makeup, and it came out wrong. He was made nervous by the cameras. Taylor said that was all cap. You were basically quiet and nasty the whole time. And he said you kept bugging me to get me to talk was not going to make me talk. And Taylor said, well, you never told me it was bugging you. And basically he admitted that he was not attracted to her. She said, you weren't attracted to me from jump. He said, yeah, as soon as I saw you, you look fake to me. And then come to find out, he said he never speaks to people at bars. He gets somebody to pull women for him, and then he goes from there. So he is probably socially awkward and... sorry, he's not attractive to me. So all that put together, he had to find him a special woman. And apparently he did. He said he'd been with a girl for a year. And Taylor said she's seeing somebody. So they got a boo too. So everybody pretty much ended up with other people. The only couple that came out of this was Milton and Lydia. And Izzy ended up smashing half the people on the cast. So I guess like I said, he brings good D and bad credit. Then they did the card game when they said, who would you talk to if you saw them at the bar? Of course, JP and his gap said no one. And Leah said no one. By the way, she was beautiful. She looked stunning when she came out. Boy, them locks was locking. Milton said Chris. Chris said Milton. And then what did Izzy say? I think Izzy... what the hell did Izzy say? I don't care. Izzy's trash. And Stacy said something too. Nobody knows. And doesn't Johnny, I've been trying to figure out who Johnny looks like. Johnny looks just like the little girl off The Nanny, Gracie. I said, what the? Because I was looking, I'm like, she looks so familiar. But I'm happy that Nick and Vanessa Lachey, I guess they've been listening to the feedback because they only asked what they needed to ask. Because y'all tore them up about asking about children. So the most they talked about in the future is the 401k. They said that, love is blind. I personally think that love need glasses. Love. Y'all, this show makes me tired. But this season was definitely a dumpster fire, as you know. JC Wu did an interview with Miriam so she could talk about what she actually do for a job. But that was one of the questions. What does Miriam do for a job? And most of them got it right by saying she's a scientist. But this season is over. I don't know how they're going to do a year later with only one couple, baby. I don't know what they're going to do. We're going to bring these unlikable people back. But that was the reunion. We got through it. So like I always say, love who loves you. May God bless you with everything that you need. And the Sepia Scholar is out. Y'all, I wonder how many other people that Izzy smashed. We'll never know. Bye.